Welcome to the Listening Time Podcast. Hey everybody, this is Connor, and you're listening to episode 112 of the Listening Time Podcast. I hope everybody's doing great. I've been traveling a lot recently, and I'm going to travel again today. To be honest, I think it's been a little too much traveling in a short period of time, so I'm excited for this trip that I have, but I'm also excited that after this trip, I'm probably not going to travel for a while, and I'll just have a normal routine and have a normal life. I'm kind of looking forward to having that for a little while, but I hope that some of you have some interesting trips planned for maybe this summer or this winter, depending on where you live, which hemisphere you're in. Hopefully you get the chance to do some fun stuff or travel to some interesting places this year. And of course, I hope your English learning is going well. And if you're having trouble understanding native speakers and you need more help understanding fast speech, especially when native speakers reduce sounds and say things in a way that's very unclear or fast or shortened, then I encourage you to sign up for my membership so that you can get my specialized training where I help you identify these different reductions and sounds and patterns that will help you become a little more comfortable with fast speech. So click on the link in the episode description below this episode to join my membership, and you'll get my listening practice seminars. You'll get that specialized training. And of course, if you're a Spanish or a Portuguese speaker, you can get my ebook, my collection of 3 short stories, mystery stories, that I wrote in English and translated into Spanish and into Portuguese. So if you want to practice reading fiction in English, the links to those are also in the episode description. Alright, today we're going to talk about age, and I'll focus specifically on the US and what old age is like in the US, and maybe what life is like for older people and things like that. So hopefully this will be an interesting topic for you. And remember that if you need the transcript, that's also in the description. You can go down there and click on that if you need it. And if you like this podcast, please share it with your friends and your family members who could find it useful, people who are learning English, and please give it a 5-star rating and write a review. Alright, let's get started. Are your ears ready? You know what time it is. It's listening time. Okay, let's talk about old age. So, first of all, let's talk about how old age is viewed in the US. I think there are a lot of mixed opinions when it comes to this. The phrase mixed opinions refers to opinions that might be contradictory. Maybe some are positive, some are negative. These are mixed opinions. So there are some positive feelings when it comes to old age, and I think one of the main positive things is that we tend to associate old age with retirement, with being retired and not working anymore. And in the US, retirement is seen positively. It's interesting because I was talking with my wife about this recently, and we were comparing the attitudes regarding retirement in the US and in Mexico. And it's interesting because in Mexico and probably in most countries around the world, retirement isn't necessarily seen as some amazing thing, right? People don't have this idea that they're going to have a fantastic life once they're retired, and they're going to do tons of fun activities, travel around the world, and all that kind of stuff. However, oftentimes Americans kind of fantasize about retirement. We romanticize it a little bit. We tend to think that this will be a great time in our lives, and people often prepare very hard for many years for retirement, and once they're retired, they try to have fun and just enjoy their life to the max. So many retired people like to travel to many places and take up new hobbies and find fun things to do. By the way, in English, we can use the phrasal verb take up when referring to starting a hobby. So, for example, if I say I took up tennis, that just means that I started this hobby. So, older people, when they're retired, they often take up new hobbies and try to do a lot of fun activities. So, in that sense, this part of old age can definitely be seen positively in the US. However, there are also some negative feelings when it comes to old age, because in the US, just like everywhere else in the world, older people tend to have more health problems. So there are often aches and pains that people have to deal with. In English, the word ache refers to a pain that you have. For example, if I say I have a headache, I'm saying that I have pain in my head. So when you get older, you tend to have more aches and pains. Your body doesn't feel the same as it felt when you were younger, and you might have some more serious health conditions. You might have health conditions that don't allow you to have this really active lifestyle. So we never know what our health will be like when we're older, and so that can cause maybe some fear when it comes to getting older. So